Hi guys, this is Miss Mendoza. Welcome to digital lesson number 10. Today we're going to be reviewing lines of symmetry. So I've taught you this concept many times. Today is just going to be a review day. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The materials needed for this lesson are going to be 2 sheets of paper and a pencil. Before I actually begin this lesson, I want you to look at these figures. And I want you to look at those figures and I want you to ask yourself, what do all these figures have in common? I'll give you about 15 seconds to think about that question. Go! Okay, when looking at these figures, I notice that all these figures have exactly one line of symmetry. Your learning objective for today. Today I will draw and identify lines of symmetry in geometric figures. So today, guys, we're going to be reviewing lines of symmetry. You're going to be identifying figures that have one or more lines of symmetry and figures that have no lines of symmetry. Direct instruction time. Watch and listen as I teach you about lines of symmetry or as I review lines of symmetry, guys. Let's go ahead and get on with this lesson. Line of symmetry. A line of symmetry is a line that cuts a shape exactly in half. This means that if you were to fold the shape along the line, both halves would match exactly. So this basically means that when you cut a figure in 2 equal parts, if you fold the parts over, the parts would fold right over one another. And remember, symmetry, the parts have to be equal, they have to be the same. A line of symmetry can be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. So a line of symmetry can go in 3 different directions. And you have 3 different examples here. You have a horizontal, you have a vertical, and you have a diagonal line of symmetry. Some figures, guys, only have one line of symmetry. These are some examples of figures that only have one line of symmetry. One there, one here, one there, and one there. Some figures have more than one line of symmetry. A rhombus, for example, has 2 lines of symmetry. It has one diagonal and another diagonal lines of symmetry. So a rhombus has 2 diagonal lines of symmetry. This pentagon has 5 lines of symmetry. One there, another one there, another one here, another one there, and another one there. This square has 4 lines of symmetry. One there, another one there, another one there, and another one there. So if we look at the square, square has horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines of symmetry. Some figures, guys, have no lines of symmetry. So if I look at all these figures here, I cannot draw horizontal, vertical, or diagonal lines of symmetry. Guided practice. It is now time for us to practice identifying lines of symmetry together. You will first answer the question by yourself, then we will review as a class. You have 30 seconds to get your paper ready. Go! You will have 20 to 30 seconds to complete each question. If you need more time, simply hit the pause button. Number 1. Which figure has no lines of symmetry? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! I see that this question is asking which figure has no lines of symmetry. So I'm going to analyze each figure and determine if and how many lines of symmetry each figure has. A is a trapezoid, and this trapezoid has one line of symmetry. B, the heart, has one line of symmetry. C is a hexagon, and a hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines of symmetry. If I look at D, that is an irregular figure, and that figure has no lines of symmetry. So the figure here that has no lines of symmetry is D. Number 2, which figure has at least one line of symmetry? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! I see that the figure in answer choice A has no lines of symmetry. I see that the figure in answer choice B has one line of symmetry. The figure in answer choice C has no lines of symmetry, and the figure in answer choice D has no lines of symmetry. So the only figure that has any lines of symmetry is B. Number 3, how many lines of symmetry does a square have? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! If I look at the square, a square has 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of symmetry. So the correct answer for number 3 is D. Number 4, which figures have 2 or more lines of symmetry? You have 30 seconds to answer this question. Go! If I look at figure A has one line of symmetry. Figure B has 1, 2 lines of symmetry. Figure C has no lines of symmetry. And figure D has 1, 2, 3 lines of symmetry. So the figures that have two or more lines of symmetry are figure B and figure D. So the correct answer here is B. It is now DOL time. It is now time for you to practice identifying lines of symmetry by yourself. Write your name, date, and title on your paper. This DOL should be pretty simple because this lesson was pretty simple. You have 30 seconds to get your paper ready, and then we will begin with our DOL. You will have 20 to 30 seconds to complete each question. If you need more time, simply hit the pause button. Number 1, which figure has the most lines of symmetry? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 2, which figure has horizontal and vertical lines of symmetry? You have 30 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 3, which shows a line of symmetry on a rhombus? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 4, how many lines of symmetry does a regular pentagon have? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 5, which figures have two or more lines of symmetry? You have 30 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 6, how many lines of symmetry does the figure have? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 7, which figure has the most lines of symmetry? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 8, which shows a line of symmetry? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 9, which does not show a line of symmetry? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Number 10, which figure has the most lines of symmetry? You have 20 seconds to answer this question. Go! Congratulations, you have now completed digital lesson number 10. Be sure to send me, guys, at least 3 pictures of 3 different DOLs that you do during the week. Remember, this is how I get your grades. No pictures equals a 0 in the grade book. So I need you to be sure to send me at least 3 pictures of 3 different DOLs you do during the week. Remember, this is your responsibility. Thank you to all those students who send me their pictures every day. I really appreciate it, and you have a big surprise waiting for you. Until next time, be careful, wash your hands, and stay inside as much as you can. I miss you. Hopefully you miss me too.